So in like somebody could be alive today who's going to live to be 200 years old, and nobody is going to notice it because by the time they're 200 years old, there will be people who have lived to 150, 160, etc., probably 200 years old as well.
Yeah.
And it'll just be like expected by then, and nobody will have noticed that when this person was a kid, this was not expected.
I mean, there are certain things, like the ones you mentioned here, definitely people don't notice those. As for like the life expectancy, that's more obvious.
Yeah, it's more like
people know that, and like it's increasing or whatever. But I was gonna say, like, if what the Dalai Lama said with if one generation of like children started meditating every day, then we'd have world peace.
in a single generation.
And I was just thinking, if that happened, nobody would notice.
Nobody.
That's why it happened, or that's happening. Yeah.
Yeah. It mindfulness was not a word in the 1920s, and now you can't go down the street and say mindfulness to somebody in the English language and have them not understand, or at least have a general idea what mindfulness is.
Yeah.
If you told somebody that in the 1910s, they'd be like, stop making up words. It doesn't mean anything. Like, it just, things have changed so fast and nobody notices. The concept of romance, super new. Nobody noticed it when it was happening. Like all these things are happening. Like internet is now just a part of everybody's regular life. Nobody knows how to use it yet, but nobody has noticed that this thing is ridiculous. It is so insane and ridiculous, and nobody really notices that it's just like it's there now. There's more unity among humans on Earth than ever, with that one contextual thing alone, let alone everything else that exists.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody thinks like, oh, these are dark times or something. It's like, what? What? These are like the craziest, most awesome times that have ever existed, and like on human record that we know of, and nobody's noticing because